the KHQA Student Athlete of the Week, sponsored by Blessing Health System.
20 wins is a lot. It's not easy, and we have good competition. We played a good schedule, so there was nothing easy about it. And that is always our goal, to get past that 20-win mark. It's a good sign, I think, for how good your team has become.
You would be hard-pressed to name a more pleasant surprise in Tri-State basketball this winter than West Hancock's positive about face. And nothing has quite unlocked this Titan turnaround like Luke Jacko's literal stretching of his big man skill set.
It really has, because last year he was like a 20% three-point shooter, and this year he's right at 40. So, I mean, that's a huge change, and that's a testament to his hard work and his ability to not take shortcuts. Luke is a guy that is always there, never takes shortcuts, and always finishes what he starts.
It just comes from myself. I got that inner confidence, and I just let the ball fly.
And I think that switch went on early this year when he played so well, like in our Thanksgiving tournament. He shot it really well. And at first, we didn't know if he'd be able to do it in games like he has. But once he started making them, we're like, okay, we got to get this kid some shots. Really hard to guard. When you have a good shooting big, it's like it puts an extra stress on a defense that a non-shooter doesn't. So it really spaces stuff out for us so we get a chance to take the ball to the basket.
In spite of his own personal uptick in success, Luke Jacko's focus has remained delightfully selfless and big picture.
Yeah, we just got to make shots and find open people and get rebounds, just score the ball.
It helps a ton, because I know Luke's going to be a double-double every night. I mean, I think he's averaging 11 and 8.5, and it never is not Luke's night. Like, he always plays hard, always gets his boards. Points might go up and down some, but that sometimes it just happens because of the way the game is. But he's our most steady player and our leading scorer and our leading rebounder.
And yet history could have offered us a clue that this may have been coming for Luke. While an accomplished three-sport athlete, he's one who unabashedly loves basketball most. And there is significant genetic coding from the past to suggest this might have been possible.
He just finishes everything. And the thing that's cool about watching from my perspective is, like, we have a couple generations of that. Like, Grandpa, I think, started the whole thing. You know, like Jason was all-tournament McCombs, so was Ryan, and now Luke is. So that's a pretty good pedigree of getting it done, guys.
More importantly, however, there's an ingrained pride in his work in all things, both athletic and academic, that remains Luke's core tenet.
Yeah, that's how I was just raised. Like, my family taught me to do so, be the best, do the best.
An ideal mentality into the not-too-distant future as Luke pursues the family business through all the rough and tumble it brings.
I was thinking about John Wood. I had a college visit here about 2 weeks ago. I was going to the ag program in Perry.
Why ag? I know you've come up with that your entire life, but why the interest to continue that? Because you know how hard that is, obviously.
Yeah, because my dad does it and my whole family does it, and just keep the family business going.